go at the Savas Center. Bout number 1 in the red corner, the firefighter, Scott Bartelmas. He is a young man, age 33, from Eureka, weighs 185 pounds. He will be fighting Michael Deck, a St. Louis City police officer who is wearing the blue trunks, age 32. He weighs 180 pounds. You get a good look at them there. Bartelmas against Deck, Mike.
One of the things we'll notice about these two fighters, Rich, this is their first time, and I think it's important for them to be able to calm their nerves. This is the biggest fight they've been involved in quite some time. So with two first-timers, it'll be interesting to see who can establish themselves first.
Bartelmas in the red trunks, Deck in the blue trunks, and here we go. They touch gloves, and they're ready to get with it.
This won't last long.
Oh, and a left hook by Michael Deck sends Bartelmas to the canvas. And Deck to a neutral corner.
Bartelmas is a lefty, and he walked right into a straight right hand.
He gets a standing 8 count. The gloves are wiped off, and he's ready to go.
One of the things we've got to tell you, these are 16-ounce gloves. It's kind of hard to put a guy away. Well, I used to think that.
Again to the neutral corner as Deck sends Bartelmas to a standing 8 count, and I think we've got our first winner, even though you never know what might happen.
Well, here's the key. You have to be able to pace yourself. You can shoot a lot of bullets early and not have anything left late.
There's the bell for round 1. They are 1-minute rounds here at Guns N' Hoses.
Thank goodness.
And I'll tell you what, that's about all they can handle. The one thing, Mike, that you cannot imagine for the folks that are watching tonight, for the folks who are at ringside, the adrenaline that pumps through the veins of these fighters, no matter how hard you train, to get in that round is a very different story.
There's nothing like being in this environment where when the lights go down and you know you are the focal point, and it's just you and the other guy. There's no trainers to help you. Nobody can step in the ring and fight for you. And in this situation, just getting through the first round and surviving, I think is the key for two first-timers.
An easy victory in round 1 for Deck. Bartelmas went down once, had a standing 8 count, which is the equivalent of 2 knockdowns. And now he'll try to battle back. And one thing, Mike, he's got to guard against is backpedaling.
Yeah, he's got to be able to come out and establish himself. He's not taking advantage of that left hand at all. I will say one thing, Michael Beck has been well schooled.
Down he goes. And that's the fight.
And that'll do it.
Michael Deck is your winner. Again, Michael Deck, the St. Louis City police officer, a 32-year-old, and the policemen are 1-0.
That was a very solid fight by Michael Beck. He just kept stepping to the right, and every time Bartelmas went to the left, he was waiting for him, and he was well schooled. This police department has a very good training staff. They've got Roger Engelhardt and also Jerry Layshot, 2 veterans at this. These guys know what they're doing.
Nice to see the mayor in the ring with a trophy.
Well, you got quite a few people. You got the mayor, and you got Celebrity Row that features Marshall Falk, August Bush IV, Chris Pronger, Dan Deerdorf, Al Rabonsky. Nice collection.
So Michael Deck is your winner in round 1, and the cops lead the firefighters 1-0.